I discovered a family secret that left me questioning everything. So I don't even know where to start with this. I've been sitting here for hours, staring at my laptop, trying to make sense of everything that just happened. And honestly, I think I'm losing my mind a little. Or maybe I've just discovered the part of my life that was never meant to be uncovered. Either way, someone out there needs to hear this because I can't keep it to myself anymore. It all started about a month ago. My dad, who's usually this picture of health, had a minor heart attack, or that's what the doctors called it. Minor. I mean, it was serious enough to put him in the hospital for a week, and for the first time in my life, I felt completely powerless. I was 28, living in Chicago, independent, doing my thing as a paralegal, but suddenly I was this helpless daughter hovering over my dad in a hospital bed. My mom was there, of course, fussing over him like she always does, but something about the way she smiled, it didn't reach her eyes. That's the first thing that now makes sense in hindsight. I just didn't see it then. When he finally came home, I offered to help organize the house a bit, which was my polite way of saying I was going to snoop around the places I'd never been allowed to touch. The attic, the storage closet behind the garage, the little wooden chest in my mom's bedroom that she always said contained old junk, classic hiding spots. I didn't expect to find anything life-changing, but I've always been a curious person, and curiosity has a way of killing ignorance, or in my case, innocence. So, one rainy Saturday, armed with a flashlight and a box of old Halloween decorations, because of course the attic smelled like a moldy pumpkin patch, I started digging. There were the usual things, my dad's college yearbooks, old furniture covered in dust sheets, and boxes labeled in my mom's perfect handwriting. Emily's baby things, Christmas decorations, 1995 to 2005, and one box simply marked, "Do not open." Naturally, I opened it. Inside, on the very top, was an envelope, yellowed and fragile like it had been hiding for decades. I hesitated. Part of me knew I shouldn't, but my fingers itched to know what it contained. I slid it out carefully, and when I saw the handwriting, my heart did this weird fluttering thing. It wasn't my dad's, it wasn't my mom's, it was someone else. Someone whose name I didn't recognize. The envelope was addressed to my mom, Emily Carter. She had kept my name and her first name the same. Classic mom weirdness. I tore it open, and the first line made my stomach drop. I never imagined it would come to this, but the truth cannot remain hidden forever. I froze. My pulse was racing. This wasn't some silly love letter or a note about a missed birthday. The way it was written, the words were deliberate, tense, like the writer was terrified and angry all at once. I kept reading. The letter talked about a mistake from years ago, something that involved betrayal, deception, and a crime that no one could ever know about. There were references to a night, a small town in Illinois, and, most chilling, names of people I'd never heard my parents mention. It implied that someone had been protected, shielded from consequences, and that my mother had been complicit in keeping it a secret. I sat on the dusty attic floor, heart hammering, gripping the letter like it was a lifeline. I tried to process it logically. My mom is sweet, the kind of person who bakes cookies for neighbors and remembers everyone's birthday. She couldn't have done whatever this is, could she? I didn't want to jump to conclusions, so I started looking around the attic for anything else that could explain this. That's when I noticed the old photograph albums stacked haphazardly. I grabbed the first one, wiped off the dust, and flipped it open. And then I saw them. Pictures of my mom and dad with people. Full story link below.